Hey there folks, Mark Johnson, tech-snobs.com. I'm going to do a little quick comparison. Not going to necessarily review them both or compare them, but so much because they're different hardware. But you got the Asus Vivo Smart tablet. This does run on an Atom processor, does have Windows 8. And on the other hand, we have the Surface Pro. And what I'm going to pretty much focus on is kind of give you an idea. You know, the Surface Pro, this is a 128 gig model. This does run for $9.99. And then on the other hand, you have the Vivo Tab Smart, which actually runs at $4.99. And you may want to ask, okay, why would I want to pay, you know, $4.99 versus the $99 or vice versa? And basically, I'll tell you a couple things to compare. You know, number one, when you're looking at a smaller tablet on an Atom processor, is definitely the size. You could definitely see there's a big size difference. And then honestly, when you hold them up, I mean, the Surface Pro is much, much heavier than the Vivo Tab. Now, obviously, with that being said, you know, the Vivo Tabs have to cost. And for what you're getting, I've been very impressed with the Vivo Tab because when I first used the Windows RT tablet, it definitely was a lot slower. And that was running on a Tegra 3, but this one is on a Atom processor, and it's not bad. I mean, it's not as fast as the Surface Pro, but it's definitely good performance for what you're getting. And so I definitely, you know, like what I see with it. Let's go ahead and check the site out. And you know, it's definitely a cool tablet. You know, for the price, I definitely think it's, you know, one of those things where, you know, it's about the same price as the iPad. And, you know, if you're looking for a Windows 8 product versus that, I mean, definitely take a look at the Vivo Smart Tab. So those are some things. I mean, another thing with this one, you do get the micro HDMI, and you also get a micro USB port to charge it. But that's really it about ports go. You also have an audio jack, but other than that, it's nothing really too much else on the Asus one. There's no USB port on it. And then the other thing is that the keyboard, I haven't got a chance to get my hands on it, but I heard it is nice. But I wanted to get my hands to try that out. You're going to get better battery life with this, up to 9.5 hours, what they're saying. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But with the Surface Pro, it's just, I mean, it is heavier, it's bigger, but it's so much faster, so much smoother. And you do notice that, you know, when you're using both products, and that's just definitely something to keep in mind, you know, when you're choosing between the two. But then again, it's, you know, it's half the cost. So, you know, I just want to give you a little quick rundown of both of them. Very, you know, similar as far as in how they look. The Surface is just a tad bit longer, but other than that, very, very similar. Obviously, the screen resolution on the Surface is at 1080p screen versus a 720 P screen here. And then another thing you do get on the Asus Vivo Tab is you get better cameras for what it's worth. If you want to take cameras with your tablet, this one has an 8 megapixel shooter on the front and a 2 megapixel on the front. So definitely keep that in mind as well. Also has NFC and it has GPS. I tried the NFC. I mean, it's kind of awkward to use, but you can use it. Right on the back, there's an area where there's a sticker where you can, you know, type something against it and you know, use NFC on it and, you know, push data to it. So, you know, if that's your thing, definitely keep that in mind, and of course the GPS. So other than that, very nice tablets overall. Asus done a nice job. We'll see what they keep coming up with in the future. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.